Hey, what's up? This is Rodney and I'm back, and I wasn't even gonna make this video. I'm not even gonna lie, because I just feel like I just thought about what somebody left me. Somebody left a comment the other day talking about me and this chapstick. Let me just dab my lips, because y'all not gonna be talking about me and this chapstick, child. Let me, girl, fuck y'all. I'm about to, girl, let me see chapstick. I put my chapstick. Damn. I gotta pick it up. I can't get up. I ain't got nothing on it. I ain't got nothing on at this bottom, child. I'm gonna put my ass all up in the air. But anyways, somebody left a comment talking about me and this chapstick. I laughed so loud. Anyways, I thought that shit was hilarious. What was I talking about? Oh, girl. Fabolous and Emily B. When it comes to domestic violence, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. My thoughts are all over the place. One thing I will say that I'm pretty much concrete on is, if you are a woman, and I understand that domestic violence can happen to a woman and to men, especially like in heterosexual relationships. People sometimes think it's just a woman who's getting beat on by men, but it sometimes is, love y'all to pieces, and some of y'all bitches is crazy, and some of y'all do be putting y'all hands on these niggas first. But, you know, so if you are in a domestic violence relationship, get out. And I know it's easier said than done, but get out. You know, I want to start off by saying that. They say Fabolous was charged with 4 counts. I think it was 1 for domestic violence. I think 2 was for threatening to kill. And the other one was for having like a weapon, like a pair of scissors. I mean, I honestly don't even know what to say, because it's like, first of all, I don't know how the whole domestic violence situation stuff happens. I know in Texas, well, I don't know if that's how it is now, but I know before in Texas, like, even if you didn't press charges, like, the state would pick it up, and you could be like, oh, I don't want my baby daddy to go to jail, because that happened to a friend of mine before. An old friend of mine. We're not friends anymore, but her boyfriend was beating on her, and she called the cops, and she didn't want to go through with it, and they basically said, girl, fuck you. And girl, they picked them charges up, and girl, that nigga went to jail. I think he was gone for like almost a year though. I can't remember, but he was gone. He went to jail though. So anyways, yeah, so they say I guess the state picked up the charges, and that's how this whole thing happened. I still don't know I don't know if Emily B called the cops, or if it was a neighbor who called the cops, or one of her children called the cops, but I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not even, look, a part of me just honestly feels as though, is this about to sound fucked up? And I know that this is a very serious, you know, subject, but a part of me feels like don't even get involved. Because the majority of the time, you know, these females, especially when it's, because most of the stories we hear, not to say that it doesn't happen with men getting beat on by women, because it does happen. It does happen. But most of the stories that make, you know, the news, or the ones that we hear about, are usually the ones with the men beating on the women. And so you have these women who, you know, want to call their brothers and nephews and daddies and uncles and, you know, all this shit to beat the man up, and then it's a shootout. You know, it's a shootout at the OK Corral. And then all this drama happens, and then all of a sudden she gets back with this nigga. Emily B. We saw the videos. Her daddy, after ready to whoop the shit out of Fabolous. You know what I'm saying? This man came over here trying to defend you. And the way you repay him is by getting back with this nigga. And he got way more, like, The truth of the matter is, Fabolous could easily pay a couple of niggas, you know, this is how her daddy look, or this is how her uncle look, this is how her brother look. This nigga work here. When he come out, whoop his motherfucking ass. You see what I'm saying? Like, we all grown. I'm grown, you grown, we all grown. We all gonna do what the fuck we wanna do, okay? And that's a fact. But when it comes to that whole domestic violence shit, it's almost like just stay out of it. You know, I remember... Should I tell you? Anyway, so I just I don't know. I just feel like stay out of it because, you know, these girls call they mamas and daddies and uncles and brothers and all this, and everybody gets involved. And then, you know, by Monday morning, she back over there sucking his dick. And now everybody else over here pissed off, wondering like, what the fuck? Like, I just went over there and got my ass beat, or we done whooped this nigga ass, or, you know what I'm saying, these niggas done beat our ass, you know, because we thinking this nigga over there beating the fuck out of you, which he is, and then you go back to him on Monday morning. And now everybody else supposed to just let it go. That's why I made a decision a long time ago. I don't get involved in nobody's business no more. I don't give a fuck if this nigga cuss you out from here to Sunday. If he hits you, you better call the cops. That's how I know you. And you better press charges. Not only are you calling the cops, but you pressing charges. I'm telling y'all from experience, it's not even worth it. Like, it's fucked up to say, but you done got your nerves all worked up. You know, you ready to beat somebody ass or cuss somebody out or go meet up with somebody, and then all of a sudden, girl, they back together. What? Hold the fuck up. You just told us that this nigga beat your ass. We just came over there and beat and fought this nigga. We just came over here and fought this nigga and his homeboys and got our ass beat for you. And you back with this nigga? I don't know. That's just my true, honest opinion. Like, it's just like, people don't take domestic violence seriously until somebody is dead. I know what the fuck domestic violence is. I know if a motherfucker hits you, your ass needs to go. But other people in those situations, they don't look at it like that. I've had conversations with people before, and they feel as though because I'm fighting my nigga back, I'm not in no domestic violence situation. It's not that serious. Because I'm just not letting him sit there and beat my ass. No, baby, it is that serious. Baby, one day one of y'all motherfuckers gonna get mad enough, and y'all gonna start stabbing and shooting, and girl, somebody gonna be in prison, and somebody gonna be dead. I don't know. Like I said, my thoughts are all over the place when it comes to domestic violence, because it's like, on one hand, you know, your mama just got beat, your sister just got beat, your niece, you know, your cousin, your favorite cousin, your BFF, and you want to defend them. And then on the other hand, it's like, well, bitch, you see it happen all the time. You defend these girls, and then they go back and get with this nigga. And it's like, hold up, bitch, we just did all this for what? One thing I am gonna say, one relationship I am gonna say don't ever get in the middle of is a homosexual relationship. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, baby, these lesbians and these niggas be fighting down. Okay? The difference between hetero domestic violence situations and homo domestic violence situations is, in heteros, y'all hoes gonna fight, or he gonna beat your ass. And he gonna go to the club. And he gonna make you clean up all that mess. Then he gonna bring his drunk ass back home and try and fuck you. The homos, they gonna fuck that whole apartment up. And then in about an hour and 15 minutes, they both gonna be walking out that door hand in hand, headed to the club. And that's true motherfucking tea. They gonna come home, see all that shit, fuck, and then the next day they gonna get up and clean that shit up like ain't nothing happened. What? Girl, bitch, y'all just lost y'all whole $500 deposit on this department. Bitch, the cops came and knocked on y'all door and asked y'all what was going on. The neighbors was complaining about a loud noise. And y'all act like y'all didn't know what the fuck the cops was talking about. Excuse me, officer? I don't know. We're fine. It wasn't any loud noise coming from here. Bitch, and this stud just got done dragging your ass down the highway. You kicking and screaming and hollering and crying. Okay? These two niggas inside the motherfucking apartment boxing like they can't stand each other. Bitch, I'm talking about going to town. Have y'all ever seen two punks fight before? Bitch? It'd be like celebrity death match on some real shit. Then the two niggas, they gonna go out to the club and try to find somebody to come home with. What? Bitch, y'all just fucked up y'all whole apartment. And y'all about to go to the club and find a third so y'all can come back and have a threesome? What about this mess? Y'all just gonna step over that whole TV y'all just broke and that coffee table? Bitch, somebody got a knife and they threw it. And y'all think that shit is a bitch? Like, bitch, y'all ain't never seen no motherfucking domestic violence until y'all seen a motherfucking domestic violence in some gay relationships. All the LGBTQ community know I'm not lying. Anyway, I got to go. Because I really don't have nothing to say about Emily B except, I mean, she back with the nigga. And then I heard they got married. What? I said, girl, white girl. Oh, child. Emily B, girl, if I was your daddy, I would be so done with your motherfucking ass. I would be so done with you. I'm over here trying to defend you, and you done got back with the same nigga who supposedly knocked your teeth down your motherfucking throat. You wouldn't have two motherfucking words to say to me. Two. Not even one. Nothing, honestly. Anyways, let me go. I'm about to get heated.